Hello, Magdi.
Hello, Oleg. How you doing?
I'm not bad. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Mahdi Sadouqi. My surname is Sadouqi, and I'm uh, I'm a master holder in chemistry and works as the content manager to an Iranian selling
Start.
website.
First question: in which year is Iran appeared?
Iran is an ancient country, and there are some artifacts from around 10,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, from the smart human, the Neanderthals. But if we are addressing about the name Iran, we should think about the Indo-Iranian. Indo-Iranian migrated from 7,000 to 4,000 years ago from northern part to the southern part, to Iran, India, and some other region. And the name Iran is originated from Indo-Iranian. They called Ariana, and then the name changed to Iran. And Iran itself, the name means the land of Indo-Iranian, Indo-European. So the name Indo-European is kind of originated in our traditional Iran name. And I can say something around 480 BC or 550 BC, where the Achaemenid Empire was big and the name Iran was appeared. So we have a country with the name Iran around 550 BC, which was very big and enormous. And yes, I think the name Iran, title Iran or Persia, appear around that moment. But mostly from European, they usually address Iran as the name Persia. So, if we want to talk about recent Iran or contemporary Iran, the official request from Iran with the name of the country Iran is issued from 1930. But of course, the name is ancient as 550 BC.
Okay, three typical questions from me. What is the currency in Iran?
The currency in Iran is rial. It means that you will see rial everywhere.
Okay.
In your salary, if you want to buy something, it's in rial. But we have another currency that is more popular than rial. It's called tumans. 10 rial is equal to 1 tuman.
What is the capital in Iran?
The capital city is Tehran. Tehran being the capital of Iran for around the last 230 years.
What is the native language in Iran?
The native language is Persian or Farsi. Farsi is what we say in Persian. To the Persian language, we say Farsi. And it's a very ancient language. It's a very old language, very beautiful. Around 51% of Iranian entitled who speak Persian. But we have another languages. We have 19 languages altogether in Iran. Beside Persian, we have Kurdish with 9%, Azeri with 24%, that Turkish people in Iran are speaking Azeri, which is a very big portion, 24% portion. It means one person among 4% speak in Azeri, which is a different language. And also, I myself, we live in the northern part. We speak in Persian, but some people know the native language, the language of this region, which is Mazandarani. And Mazandarani and Gileki are 8% of the spoken language in Iran. There are many languages. If I will talk about languages, That would be a lot. There are Baluchi, Lori, Kurdish, Arabic in the southern areas.
What is
So
the
yeah,
religion in Iran?
religion. Iranian are Muslim. Among those 98%, very important, 90% are Muslim Shia, which is a branch of Islam, and 10% are Sunni and some other Islamic beliefs. About the 2% that is not Muslim, two non-Muslim proportion of Iran, we have Zoroasteria, which is the ancient religion of Iran. We have Christianity, and we have some other beliefs like Baha'i and other things. But I think if uh, some new statistics goes around, and that would be very different religion classification. I'm not sure it would be the same as 1979.
But can you reply me? What is the difference between Shia and Sunni?
Well, there is a slight difference. As you know, Shia believe in 12 imams. They believe in 12 imams. They believe that those 12 imams are innocent and should be addressed with full respect and things like this. But Sunni people do not believe that those people are that much holy and precious. Um, they believe after Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, after Muhammad, uh, some other people are more admirable, like Abu Bakr, Umar, two, three person, Osman. But Shia Muslim do not believe on those things. Shia Sunni are people who base and believe totally on what they say, the lifestyle of Muhammad, the Prophet. But Shia, they also believe in Muhammad and said the Ali um, and other imams of Shia, they are very precious. It's kind of
Next question. In which days is there weekend among week?
we live in a very religious country, a country with the constitutional law based on Islam. So I should say it's Friday.
Okay. So
Friday.
next question. What holidays are there in Iran? And how many days off per year do you have?
Uh, I go through the statistics and calendar and calculated days we have off. It was 75 days. 75 days with the Friday. I mean,
Okay.
I can categorize the holidays in Iran. It's very classified holidays, I can say. We have three holidays in Iran. One of them is ancient Iranian holidays. Second are political holidays. And the third is religious or Islamic holidays.
Okay.
For ancient Iranian holidays, we have holidays that date back to 500 BC, 800 BC, 1 millennium BC, I don't know, very old. And among them, the most prominent one is Nowruz holidays, which is the New Year, Iranian New Year holiday. We have the day 1 to day 4 holiday, and no one works, no one go to work, and celebrate Nowruz. And in this very moment that we are, we are very close to Iranian holidays right now. It's on 21 of March each year.
Okay.
Tell you, it's a very, very exact time in the calendar with the direct hour, minute, and seconds. And it started with the start of spring. I can tell you that all ancient Iranian holidays, all of them are based on nature. So very direct nature-based holidays. So for example, we have another holidays with the name Yaldo Night, or as in the most accurate name, Chelle Night, which is the longest night of the year.
Okay.
After that night, everything every days goes longer and nights goes shorter.
Yeah.
So we have such holidays, and the other important holidays are nature holiday. In the nature holiday, it's on day 13 of the year, and the reason is, as we started New Year, the holiday of the New Year, we have 12 days of joy in ancient Iran. Those 12 days represent the 12 months of the year. And after 12 months, after 12 days, which represent the 12 months, we have a day of nature. Then we go out to the nature, enjoy from the nature.
Okay.
So, and also we have also the other one with name Charsham Suri, which is the last Wednesday of the year that we do fireworking like European, like you, like in Christianity, that's what you do in the New Year. You do fireworking like you. But it's in the last Wednesday of the year. So we have three Iranian holidays, which is very prominent and now held in Iran. And Nature Day and Nowruz Day holidays are, no one works at those dates. Those are the real holidays, but Charsham Suri, no, we work at Charsham Suri too. These are about our Iranian holidays. We have 24 Iranian holidays, which are ancient Iranian holidays, which all of them are nature-based holidays. The day of women, the day of fire, the day of water, something like this, harvesting day. But the other kind of holidays are political holidays, like the Islamic Republic Day and the day of when the Islamic Republic established their policies on that day. Also the day of Iranian Revolution, another day of holidays. Those are political holidays, which are 4 holidays. And the other holidays, the last one, is religious holidays. Religious holidays are comprised of 2 different holidays. We have around 16 religious holidays each year. 8 of them are happy holidays, like the birth of Muhammad the Prophet. And around 8 of them are sad holidays, like Ashura, Tasua, the sad carnival of Imam Hussein, if you know about it. Those are related to our religion. We have very sad days by religion. So everyone goes to mosque and have some sad events.
Okay. Is it true that there is an inscription, Allah is great, 22 times on the flag?
Yes, this is completely true. And very definite and very pretty typography, I'm telling you. And in the middle of the flag, there are another thing. The sign in the middle represents the word Allah,
Whoa.
which means the God in Arab languages. So just before and after Islam, the word Allah means God. And also it means there are some symbolizing of La ilaha illallah. It means there is no dynasty but the God.
So I heard that air in Tehran, one of the most contaminated city in the world. Is it true? Tell us about ecology in Iran. In Tehran.
Yeah, this is totally true. Tehran is one of the most polluted capital city in the world. But it's the most polluted one. The most polluted one is Ahwaz in Iran.
Okay.
And with the southern people and the way they pronounce Ahwaz, they say with the Arabic pronunciation or with some southern accent, is very polluted, and by WHO indexing, is the most polluted city in the world, and 1.2 million people living there. And there are very fine particles, airborne on the weather. So it's very critical, and the condition should be addressed very promptly by health organization around the world, I think.
Next question. What does couple do when they are going to wedding? I heard about some lections. Do-
Yeah,
yes?
totally true. You know, wedding parties is a very religious ceremony almost all over the world. Iran is not an exception. Um, in Iran, we have Islamic rules dominated in this regard. For example, when two guys wanted to marry each other, they should go to some places, or a clergyman may come to their place, and the clergyman quotes something in Arabic, some surah from Quran, the holy book of Muslim people. And after that, they say a very specific common sentence from Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam. We say Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is kind of salute to Muhammad, and who is the representative of God in the world. So, but in short, we say Muhammad the Prophet. Okay, this is about marriage. This quote is like this in English: marriage is my way of life. If someone do not obey or do not care about it, is not mine or does not belong to me or to my religion, to
Okay.
Islam.
As far as I know, some countries of the Middle East has traditions like steal a woman and get married her. Do you have this tradition?
No, we don't have it for sure. We don't have it. I've never heard it as a serious tradition, but
Let's
the tradition.
continue. Tell us about women. Can they work in police, in government, drive car, etc.?
Yes, they definitely can work in police officer. As a police officer, they can vote, they can drive a car. And for this is a what this is the right they had it before the revolution, and they have it also after the revolution in 1979. After that time, but I can tell you something. Um, Actually, women are very encouraged to be in police officers as a police officer for many reasons. In Islamic rules, when there is a mission to arrest some criminals, and there are ladies among criminals, women should be engaged, because they can touch other women and arrest them. And in Islam, they are not allowed to a man to touch a woman and arrest it, because it's not allowed in Islam. So they are encouraged to be in police officer and do their job. And also we have a very special kind of police in Iran that is called the moral police, or petrol guidance police. It's very difficult to describe, but these police officers are trying to guide people to obey Islamic rules. Those are they do search on women on parks, on malls, on streets, and they check if their wearing is not in line with Islamic rules. For example, they show some part of their hairs, or kind of the dress is not based on Islamic rules. They would give them, they would arrest them and punish them somehow. So there is a big demand for ladies in police.
Okay, I see that women in your country can work in every structure, in every place. I mean, it's possible. Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
totally.
Next
Actually,
question. How many calendars do you have, and what?
We have two calendars in Iran. One of them, which is less important for Iranian, are because it's not official, is a religious calendar. I'm telling it first because it just goes better. It is called Hijri calendar. Hijri calendar, Hijri means migration in Arabic, and it refers to the date that Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, migrated from Mecca to Medina to establish Islam. This date is the base of the calendar, and it's a lunar calendar. So it's not a solar calendar, it's a lunar calendar, and each event of Islam, for example, the birth of Muhammad the Prophet, would change every year. It might be, for example, 21 March, the next year, 12 of April, just changing, right? Because it's lunar.
Okay.
We have this calendar for a religious purpose. And for official purposes, we have another calendar called Solar Hijri calendar. This is the same as lunar one, but with the solar base. But this one, the only similarity between these two calendars is the basis. Very important, basis. The basis is the migration of the Prophet from Mecca to Medina. I guess it's from around 500, the year 500, all right? And from the other part is totally different calendar. The solar calendar is an Iranian calendar. It's a very super accurate calendar. I'm telling you that it started in the spring. It divided to each season divided to several months. All of them have definite days and definite times. So we use this calendar in our daily life, and it works great. And I can tell you there is a third calendar that would just be appeared shortly in the history of Iran before 1979 revolution, and it was a new calendar called monarchy calendar. But it was just about 1 year and a half, and then disappeared because Muslim people was not decent for this calendar.
But is there a Gregorian calendar, like calendar in the world, common calendar?
No, we do not really work with the international calendar or the Christianity calendar.
You don't use it?
But no, we don't use it.
I hear that. In which year do you live right now?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
Okay, right now it's 2018 year, yes. But regard to your calendar,
yeah,
it's another year right now.
Yeah. In Persian calendar or Iranian calendar, we say the full name is actually Solar Hijri calendar. And the new year is 1397.
1397, okay.
It means 1397 from the establishment of Islam. And also, if I want to tell you about the lunar system, that would be 14 something. How I don't know, 14 is bigger because of its lunar system. And if I want to tell you about the monarchy system, that would be something around 2600. Dates are different, but we use Iranian calendar, and the date would be 1397.
Okay, so thank you.
Nope.
My question finished. So thank you for interview.
Thank you for inviting me to the interview. I hope you have a great time in our new year, because we're just starting the new year by 4 days. So thank you for inviting me. I hope you have a great time.
Okay. Today my video is about Iran. Let's make a short review. In fact, Iran is one of the oldest countries in the world, which began its history 5,000 years ago, but the history of modern Iran since 1979, after the Islamic Revolution. Currently, Iran's official currency is Iranian rial, but gradually they are shifting to Persian tuman. The capital of Iran is Tehran from the end of the 18th century. Whoa! Official language is Persian. Official religion is Islam. In Iran, there is only one day off. It is Friday. In fact, there are a lot of holidays in Iran. I won't list them now, but probably the main and most important ones are March 21st, New Year in Iran, call it Nowruz. Natural Day of 13 Better holiday. Next, Yalda night or Shell night. And yes, it's absolutely true, the Iranian flag says 22 times Allah is great. The emblem in the center denotes a double engaged sword, and four crescents symbolize the Islamic dogma of monotheism. There is no God but Allah, and the 5 pillars of Islam. This is true, Tehran is polluted. Yeah, it's bad. In Iran there is an even more polluted city is Afras. I advise you to take appropriate measures if you decide to visit these cities. As we now know, if someone didn't know, but women in Iran can work in all structures. There are certainly certain conditions for working in the police. A woman must be engaged in order to arrest another woman. Women police in Iran are very useful for arresting other women because men cannot touch and arrest other women. In Iran there are several calendars, but the most basic of them is the calendar of the solar hijra. What is it, hijra? This is a relocation of the Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina. And we cannot miss the fact that according to International Gregorian Calendar it is now 2018. Then in Iran now 1397. Can you imagine it? But it's cool. The year begins on March 21st or from March 20 every 4 years. From the Nowruz holiday, the week of the Iranian calendar starts on Saturday and finishes on Friday, which is an official public holiday. So it was Oleg. Subscribe on my channel and wait for new videos, and be happy guys. See you next time.